A rotting core corruption in Kenya's traffic police. Kenya's traffic police, tasked with ensuring road safety, has been plagued by a pervasive culture of corruption. For years, Kenyans have witnessed traffic officers openly soliciting bribes from motorists. This practice has become so normalized that it is often seen as a necessary evil. The consequences are far-reaching, impacting public perception, road safety, and national development. This corruption manifests in various forms, from minor solicitations for chai, tea, to larger sums for overlooking serious violations. It creates an environment where impunity thrives, endangering law-abiding citizens. Motorists often factor in the cost of bribes when budgeting for their journeys, perpetuating the cycle. The systemic nature of this corruption demands urgent reforms to restore public trust and ensure road safety. The need for change is undeniable and requires a concerted effort from both the police force and the public. EACC's Unmasking Unveiling the Depth of Corruption. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, has conducted numerous investigations into the corrupt practices within the Kenyan traffic police. These investigations have uncovered a deeply entrenched system of bribery and extortion, implicating officers at all levels. One key finding is the involvement of senior officers in the corruption network. The commission has uncovered evidence of senior officers receiving a cut of the bribes collected by their juniors. The EACC has also exposed the various methods used by traffic officers to solicit bribes, from blatant demands to subtle tactics. These predatory practices further erode public trust and perpetuate the cycle of corruption. Through its investigations, the EACC has played a crucial role in exposing the depth and complexity of corruption within the traffic police. Their work has provided valuable insights into the mechanisms used to solicit and distribute bribes. The EACC's continued efforts are essential in holding corrupt officers accountable and paving the way for a more transparent and accountable traffic police force. The Mulei case: ill-gotten gains exposed. The case of Chief Inspector Gabriel Mulei stands as a stark example of the extent of corruption within the traffic police. The EACC investigation into Mulei's finances revealed a staggering accumulation of wealth disproportionate to his legitimate income. The findings were shocking, revealing a pattern of illicit enrichment through bribery and extortion. Mulei had amassed a vast portfolio of properties, including luxury homes and prime plots of land. He also owned a fleet of high-end vehicles and maintained multiple bank accounts with substantial balances. The investigation revealed that these assets were acquired through the systematic collection of bribes from motorists. The seizure of Mulei's assets sent a strong message that corruption would not be tolerated. The EACC's successful prosecution of Mulei served as a deterrent to other corrupt officers. The case highlighted the need for stronger mechanisms to monitor the finances of police officers and prevent illicit enrichment. Constable Kamau's Enigma, a trail of unexplained wealth. Constable Susan Wangari Kamau's story is another example of the pervasive corruption within the traffic police. Despite her relatively junior rank, Kamau had accumulated significant wealth, including several properties and businesses. The EACC's investigation revealed that Kamau's lifestyle was far beyond the means of an ordinary police constable. She owned a luxurious home, drove expensive cars, and frequently traveled abroad. Her bank accounts showed large deposits that could not be accounted for by her legitimate salary. The investigation uncovered a web of financial transactions, suggesting she was receiving regular payments from unknown sources. Despite the evidence, Kamau maintained her innocence, claiming her wealth was derived from legitimate business ventures. The discrepancy between her income and her lifestyle raised serious questions about the true source of her wealth. Kamau's case underscored the systemic nature of corruption within the traffic police and the need for stricter regulations and oversight. Moraga's indictment: a system rife with bribery. The Moraga Report exposed rampant corruption within the traffic police. It detailed numerous instances of bribery and extortion by traffic officers. Bribes were commonplace and accountability was lacking. Officers solicited bribes to overlook serious traffic violations. This practice posed a serious threat to road safety. The report emphasized the urgent need for reforms. The upward flow: how bribes reach the top. Bribery within the traffic police is a highly organized system. Junior officers pass bribes up the ranks, enriching senior officers. This creates a network of complicity, making it hard to dismantle. Erosion of trust. The consequences of corruption. The rampant corruption within the traffic police has had a devastating impact on public trust in law enforcement. Kenyans have lost faith in the ability of the police to uphold the law and ensure road safety. This erosion of trust has serious consequences for the legitimacy and effectiveness of the police force. The constant solicitation of bribes has also created a negative perception of Kenya among tourists and investors. This negative image can damage the country's reputation and deter foreign investment, hindering economic growth and development. The corrupt practices of traffic officers also have a direct impact on road safety. The acceptance of bribes allows dangerous drivers to operate with impunity, increasing the risk of accidents and fatalities. The consequences of this corruption, leading to loss of life, injuries, and significant economic costs. Addressing this issue is crucial for restoring public confidence, promoting road safety, and ensuring the overall well-being of the nation. A path to reform. Recommendations for change. Numerous recommendations have been put forward to address the pervasive corruption within Kenya's traffic police. These recommendations range from stricter enforcement of existing laws to more comprehensive reforms aimed at changing the culture within the force. One key recommendation is to increase the salaries and benefits of traffic officers. This would help to reduce the temptation for officers to solicit bribes and would make them more accountable for their actions. Improved working conditions and better remuneration would also attract more qualified and ethical individuals to the force. Another important recommendation is to strengthen oversight and accountability mechanisms within the traffic police. This includes establishing independent bodies to investigate complaints of corruption and ensuring that corrupt officers are prosecuted and punished accordingly. Furthermore, there is a need to enhance training and education for traffic officers, focusing on ethics, professional conduct, and the importance of upholding the law. Regular training and refresher courses can help to instill a culture of integrity and professionalism within the force. Lagat's initiative, a step towards accountability. Dig. Eliud Lagat has taken significant steps to implement reforms within the traffic police. His initiatives have focused on improving accountability, enhancing transparency, and restoring public trust. One of Lagat's key initiatives has been the introduction of a new code of conduct for traffic officers. This code of conduct outlines the expected behavior of officers and emphasizes the importance of ethical conduct and integrity. Lagat has also implemented stricter measures to monitor the activities of traffic officers, including the use of technology such as body cameras and dash cams. This technology provides evidence that can be used to investigate complaints of corruption and hold officers accountable for their actions. Furthermore, Lagat has emphasized the importance of community policing and building stronger relationships between the police and the public. This involves engaging with communities, listening to their concerns, and working together to address issues related to traffic management and road safety. Building trust between the police and the public is essential for fostering cooperation and ensuring the effectiveness of law enforcement. The urgency of reform restoring public confidence. The need for continued reforms within the traffic police cannot be overstated. The pervasive corruption within the force has eroded public trust, undermined the rule of law, and jeopardized road safety. Addressing this issue is crucial for restoring public confidence, promoting accountability, and ensuring the safety of all road users. Continued reforms require sustained effort and commitment from all stakeholders, including the government, the police force, and the public. It is essential to maintain momentum and ensure that the implemented reforms are effective and sustainable. Regular monitoring and evaluation are necessary to assess the impact of the reforms and make adjustments as needed. The fight against corruption requires a multifaceted approach that addresses the root causes of the problem. This includes strengthening oversight mechanisms, enhancing training and education, and promoting a culture of integrity and accountability within the force. The success of the reforms depends on the active participation of all Kenyans. Towards a brighter future, hope for a corruption-free traffic force. Despite challenges, there is hope for a future where Kenya's traffic police operate with integrity and professionalism. Ongoing reforms and the commitment of individuals like Dig Lagat are paving the way. A culture of integrity and accountability must be fostered. Citizens play a crucial role by refusing bribery and holding officers accountable. Together, Kenyans can create a future where the traffic police serve with professionalism and respect for the law.